Alright, hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another episode of Stonks Maxxing. So, there's some time I have in between class and there's this new memo that's released by Howard Marks. I'm gonna spend maybe like 10-15 minutes reading through it, see if I can get anything interesting out of this. But it seems like the underlying basis here is Mr. Market is this figure coined by Ben Graham, and he's a partner in a private business of yours, and he'll always, every day, give you a price he's willing to buy or sell a piece of the business. And you have the option to actually buy or sell, whether or not you think it's a good opportunity. The rapid market decline we saw on the 1st of August. Okay. Yeah, so one interesting thing is like, okay, you have this universal consensus that if inflation continues to rise, then there's going to be slowing economic growth and weak stock markets. Now there's sort of this universal consensus that rate cuts are going to be happening in September, and that's going to stimulate a lot of economic growth. But it turns out universal consensus was wrong. There wasn't a big recession, and now it seems like that universal consensus is that there's going to be a soft landing. So maybe there's some opposite effects here going on, where today the consensus is soft landing, economy is going to be okay, but in actuality there could be some hidden misnomers or maybe things that haven't been analyzed that could actually cause a more rough recession than what the sort of consensus overview is. And the rate cuts here I think are just 25 basis points. I don't even think the consensus is 50 basis points. How much is 25 basis points really going to do, right? Yeah, this is interesting.
What I'm gonna do, I don't work out on this, but I might.
Yeah, positive carry trade, right? So I think when we think about different types of carry trades, the underlying idea is you could borrow money, in this case the yen, for a very cheap, even negative interest rate. So I think in that case you're actually being rewarded for borrowing, and you use that to make an investment in a currency that has a higher interest rate. So you're kind of effectively arbitraging that spread between the interest rates. So it's free money, right? You're borrowing and then you're investing that into some other currency. Yeah, and this is leverage because you're borrowing the currencies itself. You're not actually using your own money, and this is essentially debt. Yeah, so the managing purchasing index, I think that we also saw the non-farm payrolls. SOM rule. I think she actually came to my internship. Let's see, SOM rule. And even this person, the actual person who made it, didn't really think that was the end-all be-all. Okay, this is interesting. Key observation was that in the real world, things fluctuate between pretty good and not so hot. But I guess within the investing world, perception often swings from flawless to hopeless. So there's massive swings in perception and sentiment. Maybe that's kind of this behavioral finance part of this.
I might just like
Shoot, I forgot what cognitive dissonance was. I remember learning about it in my psychology class. And it's discomfort a person feels when their behavior does not align with their values. Two contradictory beliefs at the same time. Yes. Times of crisis, all correlations go to one. Are these hard rules, fast rules? I don't know. Yeah, bond yields went up, so that means the prices decline. Where's the money going to then? Right? The dollar yen. So if this goes up, that means the dollar is strengthening against the yen. Okay, so I think from this case you could tell that the dollar is actually strengthening more than the euro. Okay. Yeah, there's a decent amount. Probably continue this for like 2-3 more minutes, and then I gotta go. Yeah, not entirely sure what this means. Observe that foreigners sold more Japanese stock than they bought, and investors reacted as if this meant something, but if foreigners sold on balance, what does selling on balance mean? So Japanese is buying more of the company stocks, the domestic company stocks? Okay, so he didn't even see that. Okay, so I do have class now. I'm gonna probably end the stream here. It's super quick, but I think this is maybe some good sort of recap, and maybe some further thinking on behavior aspect of how this market works. Things to think about, just in the back of my mind. Okay, so thanks for tuning in, and catch you guys in the next one. Peace.